When we consider our history, we find several enduring themes that are still part of our identity. Father Lemoyne's trusted role as a diplomat in some ways foreshadowed the remarkable levels of trust, pride, and loyalty which Lemoyne College inspires in this region. His contribution to the salt industry is echoed in the many sustained linkages which exist between Lemoyne College and the Syracuse economy. These linkages include everything from internships and volunteerism to highly sought-after graduate programs. Another theme we still find today is that of the foundational passion and personal commitment of Bishop Forey, who believes so fervently in the mission of our college. This sense of personal commitment is still very strong on our campus. Indeed, there is much to celebrate. While we are forever indebted to those who founded the college, we also treasure those who have dedicated their lives to serving Lemoyne, and we deeply appreciate all who continue to support and participate in our work. We are inspired by the tens of thousands who have been educated here and gone on to do so much good right here in Syracuse and in many places around the world. We are pleased to be a part of this beautiful region, and we are perhaps most profoundly grateful for our foundational connection to those men whose remarkable spirit fosters such dedication, generosity, and excellence. Our sponsoring order, the Society of Jesus. Celebratory moments such as this often lead to reflection, not only on a specific organization, but also on the endeavor to which it is committed. If we turn our attention in this direction, the question that begs to be asked is, what should we in higher education seek to accomplish? This is an important question that bears repeating. What should we in higher education seek to accomplish? Clearly, we in higher education do many things that directly contribute to the advancement of civilization. But I believe that at its best, higher education is a process that prepares and empowers. It readies each student to live a life that is meaningful and purposeful, one that is deeply satisfying, that makes a difference, one where a person does important things and does them well. Let us consider for a few elements that are central to a life that is well lived. Such a life would be blessed by a range of loving, healthy, intimate relationships. It would include being a positive force and contributing member to the communities in which one works, lives, and plays, as well as leaving the world a better place in a multitude of ways. A meaningful life entails finding one's vocation, not simply a job, but knowing where one's passions and talents lie, and vigorously applying those gifts to find satisfaction and joy, as well as to earn a living. It is marked by lifelong learning, grappling with the big questions, pursuing truth and artistic beauty, deepening one's faith and the understanding of the divine, taking seriously the fact that we are all created in the image and likeness of God and acting accordingly. And it also means being prepared for dealing well with the adversity that life inevitably holds. The Jesuits serve as models for us all in living meaningful lives. The intellectual, literary, scientific, spiritual, and political contributions made by this transnational brotherhood are rich, broad, and impressive. Jesuits have served as leaders in virtually every field of knowledge and across the entire range of noble professions. Although it quickly became the first teaching order of the Catholic Church, St. Ignatius envisioned the Jesuits as an apostolic order. As such, he felt that the society was ill-suited to a set of prescriptive rules. Instead, Ignatius believed that the Jesuits should be guided by a noster modus procedendi, a way of proceeding. This is what most distinguishes this erudite order, their way of proceeding. As applied to education, the Jesuit way is grounded in cura personalis, a genuine care and concern for one another. It strives to prepare men and women for and with others. The result is potent. As I noted in my first address as president, the International Commission of the Apostolic Jesuit Education, in the documents Characteristics of Jesuit Education, notes that at Jesuit schools, teachers and administrators are involved in the lives of the students, taking a personal interest in the intellectual, affective, moral, and spiritual development of every student, helping each to develop a sense of self-worth and to become a responsible individual within the community, and touching on what many regard as the hallmark of the Jesuit approach. In Jesuit education, the criterion of excellence is applied to all areas of school life. Jesuit education strives to fulfill the promise of higher education, preparing each student to live a meaningful life through an emphasis on excellence, rigor, leadership, and service. This is why Jesuit education is uniformly held in the highest esteem. And in this revered tradition, this intense preparation is precisely what we at Moyne College do better than anything else we do. We prepare our students to craft a life of meaning and purpose. It is the heart of the Moyne way, our particular expression of the Jesuit way of proceeding. Our entire community grasps the importance of our work in fostering a life of meaning for each student. Staff speak frequently and passionately of their own intentional efforts to serve as role models and guides to students. Faculty approach this mission from within the context of their respective disciplines, constantly seeking new and creative ways to engage each student and to assist each in realizing his or her own true self. This is a place where character and integrity matter deeply, where ethics and values are taken seriously, where each individual is important, and where all are encouraged to be fully, authentically themselves. Here, a person's relationship with God is explicitly explored, and in the finest Jesuit tradition, we fundamentally commit ourselves to sustained intellectual inquiry and reflection. Moyne is a place where we